this is Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of the second reproduction. Once again, it's been well over a year since I last played this, and I do apologize. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It would mean the world to me. And also like this video at the end if you actually do like it. Let me know that you want more. Alright, let's jump in. Okay, what should I do tonight? We're gonna ask someone out to play. Lizette, of course. Where are we going? Let's see. We'll think about it while we walk. Yes, my princess. Alright, we are gonna go to the toy shop. Welcome. We're gonna buy something. We're gonna buy 2 Christina dolls. There we go. That should be it. Yes? Yes. So you're into this kind of thing too, eh? Is there anything else you'd like? Nope. Come again. Alright, now we're going to the pub. Oh, that's right! I wonder if I have something Lizette might like. Let's give him a present. The Christina doll. Confirm. Is this... Oh, so you don't like dolls after all. I figured you could use it as a charm for when I'm not there, but... Of course I like it! This is the best present I've ever had! Really? That's a relief. Though I'd prefer the real one given the choice. Nothing. I was just saying how happy I am. I'm glad that you like it. Anyway. I can barely keep up with my workload these days. Once we bring about world peace, I'm spending the rest of my days in a nice, relaxing hot spring. You sound like an old man about to retire. Then, what about you? What's your dream for the future? Me? Well, it'll never happen, so I'd rather not say. If you don't, I'll get you drunk and force it out of you. Alright, but don't laugh, okay? I won't. My dream is to get married and have a family with lots of children. How many is lots? At least 3. I grew up in a big family, so I'd worry having only one child would make him or her lonely. Oh, I know I said lots, but more than 6 is a no-no. I don't think many women would want 6 children to begin with. Let's see, because you'd have to spend less time with your wife? Yeah, I love children, but my wife would always be number 1 in my heart. Then again, we might end up with more than 6 children. How's that related to loving your wife? It is. Trust me. Okay, although I don't really agree with that, even though you're married, if you have kids, your kids should be your number 1 priority. Like, yeah, I get that loving your spouse is, like, extremely important, obviously, but children, you made the choice to have them. They should be your number 1 priority. So, yeah, because, I don't know. That's just the way that I view it, because I am from a family that my parents got divorced when I was a teenager, and then my dad got remarried and decided that his new wife was more important than his kids. So I do not agree. Alright, we're going to the courtyard now. That's right! I met Celeste in the courtyard last time. I wonder how she and King Fedix are doing now. Chris! Huh? There's no way that's her. My ears must be playing tricks on me. Chris! Dear me, why are you always daydreaming like that? Celeste! Did you sneak out of the castle again? Wrong! This time I'm visiting Deathrite with him! You are? Good to see you again, Princess Christina. I believe we last met when I had a conference with your mother. King FedEx! What are you doing here? Why, sightseeing, of course. Then, where's your servants? Don't tell me you've forgotten, dear princess. I'm a member of Roland's royal family, and we take pride in the valor and swordsmanship of our ancestors. I might be in my 50s, but I'm in fine shape. Don't worry, Chris. We have bodyguards hidden around the area. How reckless. But then again, I guess it just goes to show they're suited for one another. Well, actually, I was half joking about the sightseeing thing. I'm actually here to thank you, Princess. Thank me? For, that thing you gave to Celeste. My relationship with her has improved significantly thanks to its wondrous powers. Oh, you mean that? Well, congratulations. I guess I'll be an auntie soon, huh? Indeed, my eldest son keeps pestering me for a little sister. Oh, yes. Isn't your eldest son studying abroad right now? He is. In fact, he's been studying in Deathrite for 10 years now. Deathrite? For 10 years? Yes, he said he wanted to see for himself whether the demons were evil or not. I see. He must still be unsure about it if he's been here for 10 years. I was planning on bringing him home today, but... But? It seems he's found a girl he likes. Personally, I have no problem with interracial marriage, but I'd like to meet that girl at least once. He's probably afraid you'd be against it. Why would I be? You can't choose who you fall in love with, can you? Look at me. I fell in love with a woman 30 years younger than me. Oh my. Anyway, I'm glad you're both getting along so well. If either of you have any other problems, feel free to talk to me about it. I'll help as much as I can. Thank you, Chris. You truly are a wonderful sister. So are you, Celeste. You took the words right out of my mouth. If there's anything I can do to help, Princess Christina, just ask. We're in your debt. I didn't do anything amazing. I wonder if they came to buy more of that Viagra power stuff. It must be tough for King FedEx. Alright, next is the pub. Again. Lady Christina. Oh, it's you, Samuel. Wait, how did you know my name? I actually got too excited and forgot to ask your name, so I ran back and asked the barman for it. I never would have guessed you were the famous Lady Christina. You truly are a true champion, a defender of peace and love. Thanks, but I really don't deserve such praise. It's embarrassing. Oh, yes, that's right. Here it is. So you finally completed the medicine? Yes, and it's all thanks to you. Now I can finally save her. Her? My girlfriend back home was infected with it, or infected by it. I started my research for the sole purpose of saving her. It's a fever that originated in Gerard, but has since spread across the world. It's hard to get infected, but it's incurable once you are. I couldn't bear the thought of giving up. That's why I vowed to find the cure for her. So I came here to research it, where I could easily get the materials I needed. Wow, I see. I'm going to take this back to my hometown and continue my research. Hopefully, I'll get this mass produced in no time. Then you'd better get going. Good luck. I hope you and your girlfriend get through this. Thank you, and I wish you good health. A whole day goes by so quickly. I should go to bed. As I said, please don't, to His Majesty. Okay, I'm sorry, but Isn't that Lizette and... No, but After all... Still... What's wrong, Lizette? You're just standing here in the hallway. Princess! Oh, whoops. My apologies for holding you up, Sir Lizette. Please excuse me. It's okay, don't worry. You look kind of gloomy. Well, it's, the minister was talking to me about Gardas. About Gardas? Why talk to you about him? He was telling me off. Apparently, I mustn't get too close to Gardas. Weird. Why? He said His Majesty is special and acts as a role model to those below him or something. What an idiot! If he doesn't want us around Gardas, then he should come talk to me about it. Well, you are a princess, after all. I might be a guest, but I'm still just a knight. I don't think they like my behavior much. What a silly thing to complain about. I suppose. I think it's rather meaningless, too. Princess, why do you look so shocked? Oh, nothing. It's unusual for you to throw off your social standing and go talk to someone like Gardas. I guess so. But he just looks kind of lonely sometimes. Lonely? Yeah, he's a respected man with immense magical powers and unparalleled strength. A demon lord his people love, a king of a whole nation, and yet everyone around him is just a retainer. He can't talk to any of them without acting the part of a king. I thought he was just making fun of me at first. But then Jin told me something, that Gardas has cheered up a lot ever since we arrived, and now I can't help but wonder if he was just trying to make friends with me. Subjects of Deathride can't just disregard the hierarchy and see Gardas as a friend. It'd be disrespectful. Lizette! I look at him following me around, and I think to myself, maybe he just wants someone to talk to or something. I just can't see him as a bad person anymore. That's just what I think anyway. Oh, but don't tell him any of this, okay, Princess? No promises! Princess, what's... Keep what a secret? Whoa! Where did you come from? I hid my presence, that's all. Don't just do that for no good reason. It's none of your business how I walk. Anyway, what were you two talking about? This isn't fair! Christina? Princess? This isn't fair, Gardas! Huh? Where did that come from? Lizette's my best friend! Mine! I won't let you have him! What? Princess? Hey, hey bro, is she jealous? Who are you calling bro? You, apparently. No! Lizette's mine! I'll never let him leave me! Well, of course, Princess, I'll never leave you either. Some best pal I have. Best pal? Stop making fun of me! So you don't want to be best friends with me? Then how about the princess? Does she pass your friend test? Lizette, why are you being so quiet? Don't you want to be my friend? Because... It's something only men can understand, princess. Ugh! You're being unfair! I, Christina Ranzad, will never lose to a man. Hear that, my friend? Your princess is so persistent about you. Stop it already! I'll never get tired of you two. That's good to hear. Come on, Lizette. I need to remind you of how deep our friendship is. Let's go somewhere together. Princess, don't pull me like that. They really do get along well. Princess, are you still angry? No. Really? Why do you sound so doubtful? Oh, nothing. Look, do you really hate me being around Gardas that much? Not really. I never said you couldn't get along with Gardas. It's just, how do I say it? Just don't meowt. Pardon? I said just don't leave me out. I don't mind if you get along with Gardas, but at least let me join in with your conversations too. Why are you looking at me like that? What? Don't laugh. Sorry. I just never expected you to be worried about something like that. What do you mean, something like that? Don't worry, princess. I'll never leave you behind. Liar. Nothing. Princess? Anyway, let's go. We're going to visit every single place you want to go to. Princess! Princess! I don't want to hear any more complaining from you. Alright, it's the 4th month of the 2nd round. Here you go, Lady Christina. Thank you. After I finished getting dressed for the morning, I sat down and enjoyed the tea Kiria had prepared. Its sweet aroma brushed away my lingering sleepiness and made me feel awake for the day's tasks. Oh yes, today you'll have a guest, someone who has wanted to meet you for a while now. Meet me? Before I could ask who it was, someone knocked on the door. Oh, here she is. Please come in. My apologies for disturbing you. As soon as the figure came into the room, my eyes widened in shock. Marina! Oh, how did you know my name? Wait, I shouldn't know her name yet. A surprised expression appeared on Marina's face. For some reason, she was wearing a maid uniform today. I'd met her in the village before the time slip and... I see. Because I saved the village, Marina didn't. The fact that I'd saved the village sunk in once again, and I couldn't help but smile. I really wanted to rush over to Marina and hug her, saying, I'm so glad you're all right, or something, but I held it in. I heard Gardas talk about a beautiful woman called Marina when we visited Wind Village. Oh my, such flattery, but I'm happy to hear that. It wasn't an exaggeration. There was a sense of pure beauty as Marina laughed. But the image of her pale cheeks stained with blood appeared in my mind, and I felt a tight, suffocating feeling in my chest. I knew she was alive, standing here right before me, but still. Let me introduce myself. As you already know, I am Marina from Wind Village. I've come to the capital in order to serve you, Lady Christina. Why me? Well, after seeing you save our village from those horrible men, me and my little boy have been big fans of yours. Oh, you have a child, Marina? Yes, he'll be 10 this year. Whoa. It was probably perfectly natural for a demon, but I couldn't have guessed Marina was a mother just from the way she looked. She seemed way too young. I stared at her in admiration, then caught myself. I was being rude. Sorry. Oh, Lady Christina, you can stare as much as you want, you know. From now on, Marina will be your personal assistant, Lady Christina. If there's anything you need, just call for her. What about you, Kiria? I will be serving Sir Lizette instead. After the Wind Village incident, we all believe he should be treated as a guest now. I think he's been treated rather well already, though. Well, I'm happy Marina came here anyway. I'll be relying on you from now on, okay? The same goes for me. I'll serve you for all eternity if you would allow it. Anyway, I must leave for Sir Lizette. As punctual as ever, Kiria finished collecting up the teacups, bowed, and quickly left the room. Oh, that's right. I brought some fresh fruit as a present for you. Would you like some? I'm sorry to make you go to all that effort. Since you're here, why don't we eat it together? Oh, no, it's tastier when you share it with someone, don't you think? Yes, I understand. I'll go prepare the fruit then. Please wait a moment. Upon saying that, Marina retreated to the door and soon came back carrying a plate full of sliced fruit. The orange fruit looked vivid and inviting, and the sunlight reflected in its juices seemed to almost brag about its freshness. I've never seen fruit like that before. They're grown in the place of the far south called Mariad. It's a very rare fruit. Did you bring such a rare fruit all the way here just for me? As long as it suits your tastes. How is it? It's delicious! I've never had such a wonderful fruit before. I'm really glad you like it. Oh, by the way, the fruit is really good for your skin too. So now you'll have an even tighter hold on Lizette's heart. Me and Lizette he's just my retainer. That's right. Maybe the I love you he said back then was the love a retainer has for his master. Oh my, even though he won't stop talking about you? Really? He talks about me? Yes, he does. In fact, barely a day goes by without him uttering your name a few times. I'm sure that's because he admires me, as my retainer, of course. Oh dear, so he hasn't confessed to you yet? He said I love you once through stained glass, but I'm starting to wonder if that even happened. Oh? Are you gushing about him now? No, not at all. I'm just surprised about it. He's never said anything like that in front of me, and I'm not as beautiful as you or anything. Marina? Oh, Lady Christina! Marina! Deeply moved by what I had just said, Marina suddenly rushed up to me and hugged me tight, catching me completely off guard. Oh, Lady Christina! You're not just beautiful, you're adorable! You're exactly as His Majesty said. Right. Faced with an overexcited Marina, I forgot to disagree with her and gave a bland reply instead. Still, this fruit is really delicious. I hope I'll get to enjoy it again sometime in the future. I tried to move the conversation back to its original topic. I took a few bites and almost melted from the delicious fresh flavor. Of course, I'll buy some more when I go shopping in Mariad later today. Are you sure? Of course, anything that makes you happy is okay. Thank you, but still, be careful. There's been a lot of disturbing incidents lately. I'll have escorts with me, so don't worry. I'll be coming back with armfuls of fruit, so look forward to it. I will. After that, Marina and I talked about a few other things, then parted to get on with our own daily lives. Alright, now that I finished that... Isn't that... So, how's it going? Have you gone all the way yet? Huh? All the way where? No, I'm asking how far you've gone with Christina, you dimwit. How far Oh! Don't be stupid! I could never do something like that to the princess! Well, you do lack experience, that's a fact. When two little virgins come together, all it takes is one mistake and the whole thing turns into a tragedy. Is it really that difficult? You look rather interested. I just wanted to know, that's all. I can give you some special guidance if you want. On second thoughts, I think I'll be fine. I'll never need that kind of knowledge anyway. There are no absolutes in this world. Isn't it better to be prepared for the unexpected? I suppose you're right. I don't want to listen, but since you're so persistent about it... You really are an interesting man. Come then, move closer. I'll make an exception just this once, and tell you my ace in the hole. His ace in the hole? Oh, he's giving Lizette battle tips. Oh my god, Chris. I want to hear them too. Why is he only telling Lizette? Can't I learn from the strongest demon lord as well? Once it's, then you. From there. After that... Damn! His voice is too quiet. I can't hear a thing. Use that then. Do it. Once you understand. I see. Don't forget to. And then just move slowly. I see. So that's how it is. I had the wrong idea all along. But the most important part is never forgetting your partner. There's nothing more shameful than a man who's too hasty and only indulges himself. Thank you, Gardas. I've gained newfound respect for you. Don't thank me yet. Wait until you experience it yourself. What you'll learn in the field is 100 times more useful than a book. Yeah, I suppose. Hey, you two! Princess? Aren't you being unfair here? I want to learn Gardas' ace in the hole as well. Oh my god! Chris! You were talking about fighting techniques, weren't you? Well, we were in a way, I suppose. Oh, well, since you're so eager, I'll do a private demonstration in my bed tonight. Huh? We're going to discuss it there. If the princess is going in your room, then so am I. Oh, 3 in a bed already. I didn't expect you to go for the advanced stuff right away, but if you want... What? No, absolutely not. I never want to do that. I mean, I'd never let you get away with that. I guess I have no choice. We'll leave it for another day, Chris. Oh, I suppose... Your Majesty! A soldier's hurried cry interrupted my words. Wondering what the matter was, the 3 of us turned around and watched him as he tried to catch his breath. Your Majesty, we've just received word that Mariad is under attack. Mariad? Isn't that where Marina said she was going shopping? Yes. What's the damage? General Ravil was nearby, so he's been holding off the attack, but the enemy's numbers are too big. Some of the subjects have been caught up in it. Christina. Marina might still be there. I'll go ahead and help them. Let's go, Lizette. Right. Wait, I won't let you grab all the limelight. I'm coming too. Oh, there was a voice. Gardas suddenly scooped me up with one hand, using the other to hook in a surprised Lizette and tuck him under his arm. Oh my god, like a rag doll. We were utterly helpless, like small children being picked up by a parent. And Lizette was a fully grown man, too. But Gardas just picked him up like he was nothing. I couldn't help but admire him, at least until my embarrassment returned. What are you doing? Let us down, Gardas! Now, don't struggle too much. I've never flown with 2 passengers before, and I wouldn't want either of you to fall off. What do you mean, fall off? Woo, here we go! And just like that, Gardas held onto us and leaped into the air. We were flying, and the sudden realization that there was nothing beneath our feet made Lizette's cheeks go pale. But he quickly calmed down, and as his face flushed a deep red. You idiot! You can't hold both of us at the same time, we'll fall! You won't if you stop complaining. Ooh. Why did they go for Myriad? I yelled as loud as I could as the heavy rumbling of wind filled my ears. Myriad is the trade capital of Deathride. Destroying it would cripple the circulation of goods around the kingdom. Its remote location had kept it from harm until now, but it seems our enemy must have realized that we're low on soldiers, so they're taking this as a golden opportunity to destroy it. Even the humans who were too afraid of us to act before our joining in. But even so, no matter how low on soldiers we are, it's impossible for them to breach our borders so many times. Judging from the time, I suspect the soldiers who attacked Wind Village regrouped and left for Myriad. You mean, because we saved Wind Village, they changed targets? It's very possible. Anyway, we're here now, Christina. This is... The moment my feet touched the ground, I was attacked by the stench of blood and ashes. Corpses were lying along the road, as if serving as a signpost to the city's entrance. There were black fumes wherever I looked, all across the city, and the gusts of wind blowing across the wasteland told me that the battle had only just taken place. Lady Chris! Raviel! Thank goodness you're all right. Indeed. I've almost finished clearing up the bastards around here, but they've run around to the opposite side of the city. Lady Chris, Sir Lizette, I'd like you to take care of them. I'll join you once I finish clearing up with His Majesty. Are you all right with that, Lord Gardas? Of course. Understood. Lizette! Right! Marina, please be okay. Praying that she'd returned to the castle already, I fearlessly rushed forth. I swatted aside a fake champion along the way, clicking my tongue in annoyance. Get lost! Gugh. Oh god, I can only hope that I don't see Marina anywhere. If she was still in Myriad, even if she escaped death, there's no way she'd get out unharmed. I'd never allow these fake champions who claim that their own hideous desires are justice to lay a finger on her. And if she wasn't here, there was the possibility that the enemy had taken her away too. I wanted to see her, yet I didn't want to see her. I felt my chest tighten in terror and I couldn't catch my breath. I desperately searched my surroundings for Marina, fighting hideous soldiers along the way. Lady Christina? After slashing down another man, I heard a faint voice come from the alley beside me. I quickly turned around, trying to see who it was. Marina? I sounded like I was asking a question, probably because I didn't want to accept it. But I had to. The woman before me was indeed Marina. Marina! Her beautiful snow-white skin was covered with cuts and bruises. There was so much blood that it was impossible to tell her original skin color. Had someone assaulted her? Her right cheek was badly swollen too. I know the soldiers wanted to kill the demons, but this was just too brutal. I held her in my arms, gritting my teeth. Regret and anger stabbed through my chest as her faint breath echoed through my ears. No! Hang in there, Marina! If we can heal you with coal... Don't worry about it, Lady Christina. It's already too late for me. Don't give up, please! Lizette, hurry up and get Gardas! No, there's no... Please don't call His Majesty. It's too late for me. No, that can't be true because Marina's future should have changed. She should have lived on. Was there nothing I could do to save her? Would I have to sit there and watch her die no matter what? Why? Why does Marina have to die? What did she ever do wrong? She's just a kind mother. It's just the fate that lies for all of us demons. That's ridiculous. Marina spoke to me with a gentle voice, as if soothing a distressed child. Death isn't the end. You'll remember my name. My little boy is still alive, and the flowers and the trees I planted are all still breathing. As long as traces of me still exist in this world, then I'll live on forever. All of the women in Wind Village wish for that as they nurture their flowers. Marina! Well, half of those words are just things my husband told me, so please don't cry over my death. My husband was a soldier. He left this world during the Battle of Crofts. Crofts? Marina! Huh? He even promised that when he came back, we would visit the hot springs in Hazel for our anniversary. What a liar. He was always like that. To Hazel? Yes, to Hazel. Tell Marina that I won't make it to Hazel, and that I'm sorry. Marina! Please look after my son for me. That's my only regret. Yes, I promise. I promise. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I got to meet you. Knowing that you'll remember my name makes me so happy. But aren't I the same as those champions who hurt you? I couldn't even save you. I'm not worthy of such. You're wrong, Lady Christina. I like you because you're you. But if you need forgiveness from me, then I'll forgive you. So please, forgive yourself too. I love you, Lady Christina. You're my lovely champion. Marina? Marina! Wake up, Marina! Open your eyes! Marina! My roommate is sleeping in the chair in the living room with me, so I'm not gonna scream that. Marina. As Marina lay limp in my arms, I saw an image of some kind overlapping my vision. An ear-piercing screech tore into my head, followed almost instantly by a powerful migraine. It felt like my skull was splitting open. Huh? The scenery blurred before my eyes, like the watercolor drawings of a picture book before quickly growing clear again. Suddenly, I found myself not in the streets of Myriad, but... me. Why? Save me! Why am I having this dream? Please, someone save me! This dream. Save me! My heart pounded, close to breaking point. My lungs convulsed and indescribable agony tore through my chest. Have I? Fighting my dizziness, I looked down at my hand. Marina's red blood shone a horrid color against my white skin. Red blood. That color. The color of that day. That day! With empty hands and heavy movements, I glanced over at Lizette, and upon seeing his nervous expression, "That's right! You looked at me with pitiful eyes back then, too!" I had no idea what back then referred to. My mouth just pronounced the words on its own. As I heard myself voice those words, I realized, for the first time in my life, that there was a fog covering up some of my memories. That's right. Lizette was there on that day. At that place, looking at me. Princess! He looked at me. Looked at my body covered in foreign blood or with sorrowful eyes. How did I forget this? This place is... You don't look well, Princess. Let's find somewhere to... Don't, Lizette. Huh? I can remember it, you know. I was there, on that island, in the Kingdom of Crofts. Lizette, I killed people from Crofts. No, Princess. You never did anything. Enough! That's enough, Lizette. I finally realized it. What you've been trying to hide from me. You killed yourself to stop me remembering it. Killed? But I don't understand. Why did I do such a thing? You're a good girl, Chris. I tried to force my memories out, but instead my migraine got worse and worse. I clutched my head with both hands and curled up in a ball, desperately trying to stop the pain. Princess! I'm fine! I'm close. I can nearly remember. Anyway, we have to take Marina's body back to the capital. She still has a son, remember? Understood. What should have been a clear blue sky was now covered with dark, murky rain clouds. Raindrops slowly began to fall from the sky, drenching me from head to foot. The weight of the rain falling upon my shoulders was abnormally heavy, as if each drop stood for all of my sins. After Marina's funeral was over, Lizette and I went to the castle roof. We had no particular reason to go there. Maybe I was trying to escape my melancholy. The rain eventually came to a stop, and what followed was a beautiful evening sky. Too beautiful, in fact, and I found myself cursing the inappropriate weather. Lizette? I murmured that with a faint voice, watching the sun sink beneath the horizon. Why did you keep it from me? You knew all about it, but you never told me. Forgive me, Princess. I thought it would be best if you forgot all about it. Did you really think I'd find happiness through forgetting my sins? Not only that, you decided to leave my side if I ever did remember, didn't you? How did you... He answered exactly as I thought it would. Gritting my teeth, I stood up and kept my back towards Lizette. I hugged my own body with trembling hands and cursed my innermost thoughts. I'm terrible. Lizette's death really was caused by me. Forgetting my sins, hurting the person I treasure the most, and living on despite that. I'm terrible.
Princess?
Lizette, listen carefully to what I'm about to say and never forget it. I let my arms drop to my sides, my fists clenched. My words sounded sharp and authoritative, and I heard Lizette stamp his foot behind me, saluting.
Yes, my princess.
The sins I carry belong to me and me alone, so please, don't ever leave me. That's the one order you must carry out at all costs.
Princess.
I didn't care if he saw my tear-stained face anymore. I turned around and threw myself into Lizette's arms. He looked slightly bewildered as I did that, but after a while he gave me his usual gentle smile.
Of course I will, Princess. I'll carry out that order, no matter what.
Promise?
I promise. My top priority will always be your heart, Princess.
Lizette! So, you won't hide anything from me anymore?
I won't. Don't worry.
Then tell me, do you know why I killed all those people, and why I couldn't remember it?
Yes, I know why.
Does it have something to do with Mother?
You've already worked that much out?
It's not so much that as... Well, there's a lot of broken fragments in my head, so I can't make much sense of them, but before I went out to Crofts, Mother said something to me. Tell me, Lizette. I doubt anything can surprise me anymore.
All right, I'll tell you. You've been hypnotized, so to speak. You going to Crofts, and what you did there, was all under Our Majesty's orders. I hadn't noticed it back then. I agreed to do it because you did, Princess, but when we got back, you'd forgotten everything about it. Not just you, either. Everyone who'd fought in the Battle of Crofts had their memories of it wiped clean.
Hypnotism, you say?
That's right, though that might be the wrong word for it. It's incredibly powerful, as though governed by the will of the gods.
But I've never heard about Mother having an ability like that.
It seems her power won't work on those who know about it.
But why would Mother have such an ability? It's as if she's a demon. Don't tell me. Mother, no. I have demon blood running through my veins? That would explain a lot, like how I could travel back in time, if it was caused by something that lay within me.
That's what Queen Hilaris told me. Whether it's true or not is anyone's guess, but I believe her exact words were,
"They say once the Queen of Darkness's daughters married a king called Christoval, who happened to hold the title of champion at the time. That was where everything started. Since then, the royal family of Almanen has been tainted by the vile blood of the demons, leaving a blemish on the family that will never be healed. Time has passed since then, and not even the historians are allowed to know of it. Polluted blood can never be purified after all. Thus, once in a rare while, a member of the royal family will be born with inhuman powers. I was one of them. However, my ability was inconspicuous, so no one ever noticed it. Those who live for a suspiciously long time are assassinated, then declared as mortally ill to the public. Those with powers that stand out as soon as they're born are killed straight away. Such a hassle, don't you think?
then why? Why wasn't my memory wiped?
Is it too hard to take? Knowing you possess memories the princess wouldn't want to remember? I want you to stay by the princess at all times, monitoring her and making sure her memory never returns.
Do you really think I can accept that as the princess's knight?
Yes, of course I do. If her memories return, she'll lose value as a princess. Nothing but excess weight. You're the only one who knows just how much of a threat I am to her. And you wouldn't want your beloved princess remembering that battle, would you? It'll haunt her for the rest of her life. And if she does manage to remember, well, that'll be a hassle for me too. Isn't this an excellent deal for both of us? You can be the princess's knight and her guardian at the same time.
You're despicable.
But I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, all of that fun stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. Bye!